Hello everyone. In this video number one, we're going to discuss about linear functions, because linear functions will help us with physics subjects such as position of object that can move in one direction and one dimension, or velocity of an object with constant acceleration. But before we go to mathematical expression of linear functions, I want to straighten your intuition about this subject. So let's assume that you are in the room, and in this room you see two baskets. Okay, basket number one. Okay, in this basket, okay, you have, let's assume, infinite numbers of cubes. And all the cubes look the same. This basket number one. Also, you see the second basket, which is empty. There are no cubes in this basket. This basket number two. And let's assume, okay, that you have some ability to do some magic. Okay, you're a man or a woman from a magic world like Harry Potter movie or a Harry Potter book, which means that you can take any amount of cubes from first basket, okay, and you can double it. For example, if you can take one cube for basket number one, which will go through your hands, okay, because you can double it. Now when it went through your hands, now you have two cubes, and those two cubes you will put in the second basket. Okay, second example, you can take two cubes from first basket. Again, they will go through your hands. You will apply your magic, and then you will have four cubes. And again, you will put them in the second basket. You can continue with your magic, and let's assume in some time you will take X amount of cubes, again they will go through your hands. Again you will apply your magic, then you will have twice as much, which means you will have two times of X, and again you will put them in the second basket. So what I'm trying to say here, that actually your magic, okay, it's actually a function that you can apply on this group, okay, on this group. And then the second group, okay, which will be twice as much than the first group, okay, you will put in this basket. Let's assume that I can call this first basket as a group, and we can call it X. Okay, the second group I will call it Y. And the relationship between those two groups, okay, I hope you will agree, Y equals 2 times of x. And this number 2 actually is my magic. Or we can say it's a relationship between this group that we called y and this group that we called x. Of course, in mathematics we don't call it magic, we call it function. Okay, you just made some function you created function, okay, from the first group to create the second group. Also, we can call this group as independent group because it's just there. It doesn't matter if you exist or not, okay. Someone created this first basket of this group, okay, and now you can build another group that we called y out of this group number 1 that we called x, which means that y is dependent on x, where x is independent group. So we now can call y or x is independent group, okay, and y is dependent. Group which is dependent on x, okay, because if there is no x, you cannot build your second group, okay. So I hope I could deliver this approach to understand what the linear function is, okay, because this relationship between x, which is independent group, and this y is dependent group, is actually a linear relationship between y and x. In the next video, of course, we'll try to build a function as a mathematical approach and of course as a graphical approach. Okay, and I will stop here and I'll see you in the next video.